Well, the reviews for Dear Evan Hansen have come out. Today's gonna be a good day, and here's why. Let me type it in. Go to Rotten Tomatoes. I bet it's got like a 90.
No! 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 No!
DEH fans, it is a bad day for us as a community. Guys, welcome back. You can like, you can sub, you can comment, but can you just pretend to be a fake critic and get your opinions into a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes? Now, the reviews for this movie came out because Dear Evan Hansen premiered at a film festival last night. I think it was the TIFF Film Festival. And as you guys can see, it's currently standing at a rotten percentage of 53%. Now, it started off at like a 58, 59, and it went all the way down to 40%, but luckily it's gone back up to 53%. Plain and simply, the material itself is, it's not translating well to the big screen. Obviously, there's been a lot of criticism on Dear Evan Hansen just as a story, the characters, nothing to do with the quality of the music, the production values, the acting. It's all been about the story. Now, I made a video, I think back when the trailer came out, defending it. And I'm going to be making a lot of videos in the week leading up to its release, explaining and kind of, making a case for Evan Hansen instead of against it, because you know there's gonna be tons of Dear Evan Hansen video essays talking about it, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand the show, they don't understand like really anything to do with it, or they make all these assumptions. I feel like people, you're just wrong. People are saying that Ben Platt, his performance is almost a bit too stagey, and that his older looking features is a huge issue. I don't think they should have cast Ben Platt. I mean, and again, I'm probably biased because yes, I did see the OBC cast on Broadway back in 2017, but ultimately I feel like Ben Platt was too old. Like, Hollywood just doesn't learn. We've made the same mistake with Rent, in which they had the original cast return, and if they were younger, it probably would have gotten better reviews. But they do say that Caitlin Dever and the supporting cast really carries the film, and I'm very happy about that. And the new song that came out called The Forgotten Ones, The Anonymous Ones, beautiful song, very much fits in line with the show. Some people say the direction's terrible, some people are saying it's over cliche, it's the worst movie musical ever. People are saying Cats is better than that. Like, what? Like, a lot of people hate this movie. Some people are moderate on it, and some people are extremely positive. But there's more negative than there are positives. And again, a lot of it doesn't have to do with the quality of the film, but more people just find the material itself to be too problematic to care about the storyline. It is kind of funny that like Ben Platt was like, "You'll see my performance," and now he's getting panned for it as opposed to Broadway. And again, I think if they had really gone, and I think the problem with Evan Hansen as a musical is that it got so much hype and praise. Same thing with Hamilton, that there were very core criticisms and fundamental flaws in the design and the structure of the show, but because they got all this praise and accolades, they thought why would we change anything? Why would we mess with this perfect formula? We've got it. But I think it's important and a big life lesson for future movie people or musical producers, writers. Even if you have a hit musical, you should really look at it as critically as if it was getting panned, because you'll notice shows that don't get all the accolades, all the awards, that are constantly getting criticized, actually are the ones that are very problematic. I love Hamilton, I love Dear Evan Hansen, I defend both. I think both are amazing pieces of musical theater, and I get the criticism, but I think a lot of it can get debunked and can get overridden with logic and factual information. Now, as for the movie musicals, obviously you've got it In the Heights in June, which again, amazing reception from critics and audiences, but panned by people on TikTok and Twitter for being a colorist movie, and I do think that is valid to an extent, but I made a video defending that as well, and it failed at the box office. Annette in August, which was an art house film. The expectations were different for that. It wasn't going to make $1 billion and everyone was going to be talking about it. But that film was just so weird that's not going to get any awards recognition. And a lot of people just hate it because it's so weird. And then people that are film enthusiasts love it like I do. And Cinderella has been the big movie musical that has come out. And that also got panned by critics and audiences. But some audiences have loved that. And many people are saying it's the next Greatest Showman. And it did amazing in terms of people watching it on Amazon, so I'm very happy that that is succeeding. Come From Away just came out, I think, and I don't know what the reviews are like, but they're probably pretty positive, but that doesn't really count as a movie musical. And then obviously we're gonna get everybody's talking about Jamie, which luckily has gotten very solid, good reviews. Evan Hansen now has to contend with box office. Now, Greatest Showman got terrible reviews, but got great box office, and that was by Pascal Paul. So I'm very hopeful that this musical does great. But if it flops, I think this will be the last year of movie musicals for a while. I think we'll go back to one a year, or one every other year, or years of nothing, which is very sad because I feel like movie musicals just we just always get so close, but we never reach it, you know? And, hopefully Evan Hansen does well at the box office. It does have the weekend to itself before Venom Let There Be Carnage. And if Venom Let There Be Carnage is amazing, everyone's going to put Dear Evan Hansen to the wayside. But I think hopefully it can, strike a chord with the Evan Hansen fan base and with mainstream audiences. But I do feel like mainstream audiences will be very turned off or very divisive, leading to a very uneven box office. Will it make less? If this money, but In the Heights, it made less money than Cats, and if Dear Evan Hansen makes less money than Cats, my mind's gonna be blown. So I do think it will make over 100 million, but it might come in and underperform. And ultimately, I do not think it will get many nominations, or it will get nominations, but not a lot of wins, especially for Ben Platt. And obviously, we still have everybody's talking about Jamie to come up to, and hopefully that does well on numbers. Hopefully we have Tick Tick Diana, which, judging by the comment section, isn't going to get received well. And then we have Tick Tick Boom, which and West Side Story. So we've got two more tries. And West Side Story ultimately might end up being the most successful one. And then next year, I think we're getting Matilda the musical on Netflix as well. So I'm very disappointed with the reviews, but at the same time, I'm still excited. I'm still going to go and see it. I still advise you go and see it. So like, sub, and comment, and brace yourselves for a lot of Twitter cancel video reactions.